And I think that that is unbiblical.
I agree that it's not the totality of who you are, but it's part of you. You're heterosexual, I'm assuming, right? Right. Is that
sorry, that's adorable. She's like, oh yeah, right. And then what?
Part of who you are. It is part of who you are.
She admitted, yes, it is. It's a part of who you are. Yes, it is. Being gay is part of who I am. Just the way that being straight is part of who you are. And her not isn't going to make her unstraight. She's still going to be straight. Me not engaging in a relationship doesn't mean that I'm not going to not be gay anymore. I'll still be gay all my whole life. And that's the thing too. People say, don't identify with the sin, right? Again, that makes you uncomfortable. I don't see it as a sin. And even if it was, okay, let's go there. Can we go there for a second? Let's say being gay was a sin. The way that being an alcoholic was not a sin. And we treated it like rehab. Do you know what the first rule is about being an alcoholic and trying to get help? Is acknowledging that you're an alcoholic, to be honest about it, and to surrender yourself to your higher power, right? So even if it was a sin to be gay, the very first thing I need to do is confess it, that I'm gay. Well, you shouldn't identify as being a sinner. Are you a sinner? Are you a sinner? Yes. That's why you need Jesus, right? If you say that you don't identify as being a sinner, then why would you need a savior? You need a savior because you're a sinner. That's the first step to even acknowledging Christ and your need for Christ. If you don't believe that you're a sinner and you're like, that's not part of my identity, it's not part of who I am. I mean, I understand that the righteousness of God comes over you and gives you a new identity and you're born again and all of that. I get all of that, right? They're like, no, I don't sin anymore. There are some weird people that have some strange cultish idea of that once they become a Christian that they never sin again. Have you seen that? That's culty. No. You still sin. we will always be sinners. Honestly, we are sinners that are redeemed. We are redeemed sinners. But to say that I don't see myself as a sinner anymore because I'm covered by the blood of the Lamb, that can get real dangerous. That can get cultish. That can get out of balance to where you think that you can just walk around and be a jerk, that you have license to just be this horrible person and you don't have to answer for it because you're not a sinner anymore and everything that you do is ordained by God. And I think we've all seen that, right? So yeah, you need to be honest about who you are. And if you are gay and you're watching this and it makes people uncomfortable, well, tough. Truth makes people uncomfortable. Whether you're going to be in a relationship or not, you should still be honest about the fact that you're gay.
The same way that my being gay is part of who I am. It's not all of me, but it is part of me, and it will not change. So I don't think that I'm making it my identity to just stress, hey, there's something going on with me that I want to talk about, because it's not just me ignoring something.
This is important too, because people are saying, well, why do you have to keep talking about it? Why do you care? Well, because if it's a conversation topic, it's about whether or not it's wrong to be gay. Well, I don't go around announcing that I'm straight all the time. Somebody did that. They did a YouTube reaction to me and he's like, I don't have to go around saying as a gay man. First of all, I did not do that. I did not say as a gay man. I'm just talking about the fact that I'm gay because it's literally the topic of the prompt of her claim. And it's why I was there as the show. But think about it this way. Straight people don't have to go around saying that they're straight because it's kind of expected. It's the majority. It's the culture, right? You don't have to watch movies where the person comes out as straight. That's silly. That's ridiculous. Where being gay is the minority. It's the thing that culture is at odds about. It's what's controversial in the church, right? I mean, that's the whole fact that we're having this conversation. So of course you're going to talk about it. Of course you're going to say, oh, this issue pertains to me because that's what's going on with me. I don't understand why that. I think it's just, it makes people uncomfortable and that's why they're protesting it. But I'm sorry, it's not, I don't need to take ownership of that. If you're uncomfortable with it, that's you.
And again, the whole ex-gay movement, the reason why that has even gone somewhere is because they've been successfully culturally able to redefine what gay means. It doesn't just mean, you know, that's why I have an issue with same-sex attraction. They're saying that if we redefine what gay is and make it about behavior, then we don't have to deal with the orientation part. And that's, I feel, what the bigger issue is.